Apparently, the custom model video I did a while back has done really well. So first off, thank you guys for that. But I got a lot of questions on some things that I want to go over in this new video. Firstly, the method I used to get my custom models in the game was by using the custom roleplay data pack. But a lot of you guys want to know if it's possible to do that without the data pack. And I am happy to say yes. Here's what you do. This method will allow you to get your custom model by renaming an item in an anvil. To start, you'll need your resource pack. If you want to see how to put one together for yourself, go ahead and watch my first video as I'll go more in depth on what you need to do. But it should look something like this. If you open it up, you'll see we've got the assets folder, the Pack.mcmeta file, and the Pack.png. We're going to want to go into the assets folder, go into the Minecraft folder, and now we have the items folder, the models folder, and the textures folder. Again, I'm assuming you've got this already put together, and you've already put files in each one. We're going to want to go into the items folder, and here we'll have the .jsons that tell the game what item our custom models can replace. In this instance, I've made it so that the hat I made earlier can replace the carved pumpkin when I hold it and type the command /trigger custom model data set1. But that's not what we want to do. You guys want to know how to get your model without the data pack and without using commands. So what we're going to do is rewrite this .json for the carved pumpkin. To do this, I'll be using the awesome site miso.github.io to help build it. This is the same site we used last time to build the .json, and we're going to use it again, because it's just that great. Once you're there, go ahead and click on all generators here, and then scroll down until you see where it says item and click on that. Then over here on the middle right, there's going to be a box where you can select what version your resource pack is on. I'm currently on 1.21.11, so that's what I'll have selected. Now, for this part, you're going to need to follow along very carefully. One of the reasons I didn't include this in the first video is because I found this to be a little complicated, but so long as you know what to do, you should be fine. First, click on the drop-down that says Type and select Condition. Next, for Property, select Has Component. Make sure you don't accidentally click on the regular component. It's very important that you include the has part. Now, in the component dropdown, select Custom Name. Then click on the green button for On True, set the type to Select, the property to Component, and the component to Custom Name. I know this is a lot, don't be afraid to pause and go back a bit. Next, click on the green plus sign next to Cases, and right here where it says When and String, this is where you'll put what you want your model to be named. So right here, I'll be calling this Top Hat, because that's what I made, that's what my model is. Now, under Model, where it says Type, select Model, and then this here is where you'll be writing your file path to the Models folder. So we'll type item / and then the name of your models.json. So in my case, that's top_hat. If you have any other models you need to add, then you'd click on the green plus button between tints and fallback to create another entry, and then do the section here again for your other model. Now for the fallback, set the type to model and choose the item that your model will go over. So I will choose the carved pumpkin. So if you're doing a different item, be sure to do that one instead. And then lastly, you'll need to click the green button for on false, set the type to model, and once again, select the item to put your model over. So for me, a carved pumpkin. Alright, now you're going to want to download this. The button to do that is here on the bottom right. Then take your file and rename it to the item ID of whatever you chose for your model to go over. So for me, carved_pumpkin.json. And then go ahead and stick this in your items folder. And now to be sure that it worked, open up Minecraft, make sure you have the resource pack applied, grab your item and an anvil, and rename your item to whatever it is that you set it to, and bam! That's how you do it. Another thing that I want to bring up that's happened between now and the last video is the Pack.mcmeta file format. Prior to 1.21.9, you could only have the pack be for one version. But now, this file will want you to include the range of what versions your resource pack will work for. Right now, I'm playing on 1.21.11, and I have the earliest version that my pack will work on set to 65, and the latest version set to 76. As the updates continue, I imagine this second number will keep going up, so be sure to keep an eye on the Minecraft wiki to keep track of what version we're on. And if you don't want to eyeball what this new format says, I'll put a template of this new format version down in the description below so that you can copy and paste it into the file. Oh, and something I want to mention is that with Blockbench, if you're making a model for one of the older versions of Minecraft, make sure you have the right version selected before exporting the model. Just about all older models work fine in newer updates, but but I found that the new models I make don't tend to work for the older packs. That is, unless I export them in the older format. So just be sure to do that. Lastly, I want to answer some common questions that I got on the last video, such as, how can I remodel armor? Well, sadly, you can't. Some things in Minecraft are just hard-coded into the game. This includes things like chest plates, leggings, boots, tridents, and shot arrows. There's probably some other ones, but those are the main ones I can think of. However, armor can still actually be retextured, so you can't add new pieces to a chest plate, but you can color over it and make it look different. The way that I know how to do this is with a data pack called Percy's Sewing Kit. I'm going to link a video down in the description below that was made by the creator of the data pack that is a showcase of what all it can do, and it's pretty cool. So if you want to know more, go check that out. Another common question I got was, my model looks like purple and black squares. How do I fix this? Well, purple and black squares basically means that somewhere along the lines, something got misspelled or miswritten. Be sure to double check that the names of your files and file paths match up. If you can see the shape of your model, but it's purple and black, that means that your texture file name is wrong. But if your model looks like a purple and black cube, that means that either your model file name is wrong or the file path to it is wrong. So be sure to double check all of your spelling and all of your names. And that's it for today. I'm so sorry that this video took me so long to get out. I really hope it helps you guys out, and I'll see y'all in the next one.